All right, and we've kicked off here with the Division I Girls Soccer Championship here from Mater Dei High School. We're looking at that Carlsbad High School Lancers going up against the San Pasqual Golden Eagles for the championship game here, Division I. And I'm Tom Plunkett. I'm joined by Stuart Sanders, and action early on. Oh my gosh, beautiful save.
Yeah, early action, early pressure by Carlsbad.
That was Tatiana Lewis, number 4. Covering her goalie's back, making sure the ball did not get in the goal. And that would have been a quick strike. That was about 40 seconds into the game there, and Carlsbad putting the pressure on early. Starting in goal for San Pasqual, that's Mary Fabry. She's a junior. And starting opposite her is McKenna Tolek. She's a senior goalkeeper for the Lancers. And starting off early here, we got a goal kick coming for San Pasqual, the Golden Eagles, looking to get it out of their zone after that early scare.
Golden Eagles come into this game with a 10-5-5 record. Lancers come in with a 15-4-1 record. Lancers off to their got their first league win, first league championship, this year, and this is their first appearance in a CIF championship. San Pasqual coming in with a fairly young squad, not ranked again for the second time, but looking to make a strong showing here in the CIF championship game.
Another nice early push there by Carlsbad. Getting some things done here in the early going against that San Pasqual defense. Carlsbad not showing any jitters, this being their first section championship game.
I got a feeling Carlsbad's a little bit more kind of aware of the surroundings, what's going on. San Pasqual is a young team, and I think it's showing here early on. Carlsbad putting the pressure on, high force.
Ball at midfield. Carlsbad doing a good job to clear it out. Big collision there at midfield. Lancers come up with it. And dump down into the zone. Nice move there by Michaela Thompson, trying to control the ball and make moves into the zone. Thompson, once again, she's dribbling, she's moving inside. Loses it, but a nice little drive there.
Talking with San Pasqual coach Lisa Brown before the game, says her team's got a pretty strong defense. It's a very fast team, though, so look for them to get behind defense, make some runs, defend strongly, and when they defend, they like to defend to the outside, not allowing penetration up the middle. Let's see how they can use those strengths here in this game. Carlsbad Lancers, like I said, a little bit more of a mature team. It's starting 7 seniors. We'll see how that plays out in their composure as they take on this talented San Pasqual team.
Lancers are attacking early on here. They're pressing hard up the field against San Pasqual, looking to get some early opportunities and been successful in terms of getting the ball into the middle of the field and putting some pressure on.
San Pasqual looking playing a little shell shock, playing on their heels a little bit here. Carlsbad's coming at them real strong. San Pasqual needs to get their wits about them a bit and kind of get under control, be able to play their game and look to exploit that speed that they have to get behind the Carlsbad defense.
Now, we just got done watching a fantastic boys final between Borrego Springs and Pacific Ridge. What are the main differences that you observe between the girls' game and the boys?
Well, the strength, the power in which the ball is passed, strong challenges is the biggest thing and the obvious thing. Therefore, the girls have to rely a little bit more on playing the ball up the field. They're not going to have as long of passes, so playing through midfield, connecting some things together, you should see more of that in this game.
Well, don't mistake that lack of strength for a lack of fire, because we saw a girls' game earlier between Horizon and Christian, which girls just beating each other up and down the field, and hotly contested the entire way. Ended in favor of Horizon, but wasn't for a lack of effort on part of Christian. So we know these girls are fighting out there for a championship just like the boys are, and they want it just as bad. So
it should be a competitive game. I mean, you get to this point. Last game of the year, winner take all. If you're not hungry, something's wrong with you. I expect there to be a hard-fought battle. Both teams working really, really hard. It's just which one can compose and be more efficient with getting the ball down the field and into the net. But no doubt, it'll be a battle.
Ball rolls out of bounds, and possession will go to Carlsbad, throwing it in from the far end. The Lancers are in white tops, black shorts, and San Pasqual, the Golden Eagles, are in the all-blue uniforms. San Pasqual going from left to right.
Not the best of plays right there. They had a little transition going through midfield and just gave it up to the goalkeeper.
That was probably the first time we've seen them really possess the ball and have an opportunity to make a drive. So you're right, maybe a bit of a hurried play right there by the Golden Eagles, kind of getting antsy, kicking it ahead, and easy play for the goalkeeper there to scoop it up and clear the ball. Here's Carlsbad once again. Bit of a fast break type offense.
Cindy Garcia playing strong through the midfield there, possessing the ball. One of the key players for the Carlsbad Lancers. Cindy Garcia is a sophomore forward. Look also for freshman Hannah Coe, who's going to be a defender, another strong player for Carlsbad. And look for them to find Morgan Batchelor up top. Or in the midfield. Senior has been a strong part of this team for the Lancers.
8 minutes into the action here, and we'll see the Golden Eagles throw it in, get an opportunity to possess the ball on the offensive side here, see if they can make some progress, get some things done. But again, the Lancers quickly able to clear the ball and force San Pasqual to reset. Another out-of-bounds opportunity here for the Golden Eagles on the far sideline.
You could watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIFSanDiego.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIFSanDiego.tv.
Ball played deep into the zone here by San Pasqual. Gets knocked out to the right wing. Nice pursuit by the Lancers here, though. The ball does get knocked out of bounds, and San Pasqual is going to get to throw it in once again deep in Lancer territory. Throw in coming from Tatiana Lewis, number 4. She's a sophomore for the Golden Eagles. Nice toss into the middle of the field. Gets butted out by the Lancers, though.
Yeah, if you can have a player with a nice, strong throw-in down in the offensive third of the game, it could be as effective as a corner kick or a set piece. Anything dangerous, if you can reach the 6-yard box or penetrate the 18-yard box with any kind of danger, that's a really nice weapon to have.
I guess it doesn't matter how you do it. If you get it that far down in the zone and you're able to transport it from the sideline all the way into the middle of the field, that's a useful tool.
Strong throw there.
And scrum in the middle of the field. First time Carlsbad goalkeeper gets to see some action today. Nice job to step up, secure the ball, and make the fundamental play. McKenna Tolak on the play right there. Nice juke by Cindy Garcia into the middle of the field. Aiming, taking her shot. Touch high, but nice aggressiveness. Good job possessing the ball and forcing the defense to pay attention to her.
Yeah, look for Carlsbad to be looking for Cindy Garcia for a lot of the game. They're going to be looking for her up top a lot of the game. Number 6 in the white, strong forward for Carlsbad. Carlsbad is going to come out of this game looking to play a 4-4-2 and attack from the middle and the sides. There weren't not really strong or not really bad either way, but really strong attacking down the sides and up the middle. While San Pasqual is going to start with a 3-4-3, 3 up top, 4 in the midfield, and 3 on defense. And they like to push really strong with their attacking defenders on the outside. So look for Carlsbad and white. Sometimes if their defenders have an opportunity, they will attack on the outside and go on runs.
Both teams shown the ability to play strong defense so far here in the CIF playoffs. Neither team has given up a goal yet. San Pasqual has advanced by way of beating Poway 2-0 and beat Torrey Pines by a same score of 2-0. Carlsbad has advanced by beating Escondido 2-0, and then they beat Eastlake by a score of 3-0. So neither team in the past 2 games has given up a goal. We know both teams know how to play some defense. We'll have to see who's going to be able to put the biscuit in the basket today. Nice stop there by Michaela Thompson, stopping the momentum and getting the ball back into the offensive zone for the Lancers.
Carlsbad doing a nice job there and playing through the midfield, trying to create opportunities.
San Pasqual fans hoping for a call there, but just a bit of a jockeying for position, not enough to make a call there and continue play. Goal kick opportunity coming up here for San Pasqual.
San Pasqual entering the tournament, not seeded for the 2nd year, worked really hard to prove that they belong here, and they've done a great job making it to this championship game. Both teams, really solid defense. Lancers have scored a lot of points this year, as well as defended a lot. Put a lot of pressure on this young San Pasqual team. San Pasqual started a little slow, but created some pretty good opportunities here last couple minutes as they seem to be getting their footing.
Carlsbad once again clearing it out of their zone, but San Pasqual, good job to stop it at midfield, and now they're taking their turn, trying to advance it into the zone. High kick, trying to set it up in the middle for the teammates. Trying to post up there, but the Lancers do a good job of getting it out.
A really good passing there by Carlsbad to get out of danger.
Pair of 6s there, jockeying for position on the ball. San Pasqual, number 6, Mari Briggs, and number 6, Cindy Garcia for Carlsbad. Both going for it there. Ball goes to the Lancers, and the ball is centered. Carlsbad's got an opportunity. Point blank range, and fantastic stop by the San Pasqual goalkeeper there. Mary Fabry keeping her composure, breaking down the offensive player, and doing a good job of keeping her eye on the ball. That was number 10, Caroline Moyo for Carlsbad on the drive. Wasn't able to finish, but still good progress for the Lancers to kind of put the pressure on the defense here.
Caroline tried to go through the 5-hole there, put it right through the legs of the goalkeeper. Almost got it too, and goalkeeper was able to get down there, defend that ball. Great opportunity here in the first half, thwarted by San Pasqual.
Ball is thrown in. The Lancers deep in San Pasqual territory, but nice job to clear by the Golden Eagles defense. Now we got a little bit of open field. That looks like Victoria Manfredonia driving down the field, but stopped again by the Lancers.
Victoria Manfredonia, forward, number 11, is pointed out by head coach as being one of the strong players on this team and one to look out for. Other players of note, Juliana De Armas up top, strong freshman season, as well as Jasmine Aguas, senior midfielder and forward.
Now walking the ball back up. Going to be an opportunity for San Pasqual to have a free kick just before midfield. And she boots it all the way down almost towards the box area. Almost breaks it through, but the Lancers do a good job of poking it out. And we have another free kick call, foul called there on San Pasqual. The Lancers have an opportunity to get out, and the quick kick paying off. Here's a little run, but stopped. Nice defense there. Number 9, Sydney Hernandez for San Pasqual, doing a good job of poking it free.
Really trying to play that ball down the line.
That's Michaela Thompson. Once again, it broke free. Did a good job of putting it back into the middle of the field. Gave it up to the teammate. Had a shot on goal, but was wide left. Didn't quite get it where she wanted it to go.
Nice job by Michaela Thompson there to notice an opportunity to take advantage of space in the middle. Took that space, was able to dish the ball off for another good opportunity for the Lancers.
Coming in for Carlsbad, number 21, Christina Nixon. And early substitution here, replacing Cindy Garcia for the Lancers. Big clear there by San Pasqual. Collision in midair. Thompson digging it out right there. Saving the ball, getting it to her teammates. Number 4, Sammy Cavill. Dumping it down into the zone. Tried to get the pass back, but a little too much juice on it. Out of bounds. Will be inbounded by the Golden Eagles. 22 minutes left here in the first half. We're still scoreless. Here from Mater Dei High School, we're watching the Carlsbad Lancers go up against the San Pasqual Golden Eagles in the Division I Girls Sectional Finals.
Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIFSandiego.tv. We have a great race for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246.
San Pasqual with the throw in just before midfield, but knocked right back out of bounds. So they'll just advance it about 20 yards and be thrown back in once again by Tatiana Lewis. Nice job by Hannah Keogh there of Carlsbad to stay on the back of the San Pasqual offensive player, force it out of bounds, and regain possession for the Lancers. Toss in comes at midfield. Lancers tried to get possession, but San Pasqual kicks it into a dead spot, and they're fighting for the ball. Bit of an early throw in. San Pasqual player, assuming that the possession was theirs, picked it up. Not so fast as the referee. Possession Lancers. Back and forth. San Pasqual out of bounds. Their turn to throw in. Real nice throw in there by San Pasqual. Put that 30 yards in the air and another 10 on the bounce.
Both teams really working to try to find their style of play here in the first half. We've seen a couple of pretty good chances by Carlsbad. San Pasqual He's had a few dangerous chances, but looking to kind of iron things out and really develop some kind of style, some kind of rhythm.
And again, we see just a little bit of hurry on the part of the San Pasqual Golden Eagles. Just as soon as they get possession, seem to just give it a good kick and dump it down into the zone. Nice cross here by the Lancers, but headed out by the San Pasqual defender. Nice job to get a body on the ball and knock it free. Nice tackle there by the Lancer midfielder, and she dumps it down to her teammate, Michaela Thompson. Goes for the ball, but knocked out of bounds by number 9, Sydney Hernandez.
Yeah, with a young squad like San Pasqual, you had mentioned, just kind of being a little bit impatient, kicking the ball around. As they get a little more composed in this game, and they start to knock it around, they need to breathe, bring the ball down to feet, play through the midfield, as opposed to just kicking the ball and allowing Carlsbad to continuously attack.
Ball headed out of bounds by the Lancers. Golden Eagles tossing it in once again. Looks like Tatiana Lewis, number 4, is the designated toss-in player for San Pasqual, taking the bulk of the throw-ins here, at least on the close sideline. Ball goes down deep to number 10, Caroline Moyo. Passes over to the far sideline. And her teammate is able to break free of the defender, sends in the center. Header attempt was there, but a bit high and a bit wide, and the Lancers miss an opportunity right there.
Very good cross by Shelby Lee. She attacked down the far side to get that ball to a dangerous position.
Substitutions coming in now for Carlsbad. That's number 5, Tony Dugan, coming in. Also number 2, Danny Zombolas, coming in for the Lancers. Going to be a goal kick opportunity coming up here for the Lancers once again.
Quick throw by Carlsbad there.
Had some space in the middle of the field. Nice job of advancing the ball up, but good job by the San Pasqual goalie, Mary Fabry, to knock it free.
Yeah, great job to come off her line. Great cross there. Danny Zombalas had an opportunity. Shelby Lee was there. Great job for goalkeeper to come off her line.
Not a bad thought there by San Pasqual. Almost got the good pass. That was number 10, Amanda Bosworth, who tried to forward it to her teammate just a touch too much. Allowed the goalkeeper to come up and cut it off at the pass. Ball centered once again. Oh, almost controlled, and there it is! Score! That looked like, wasn't number 9. Looks like number 6 to me, Mari Biggs.
That play started with Jasmine Aguas, who had a great job heading that ball, brought it down, attacked down that far side, cut it back, made that cross, put it right on the forward's foot, able to bring it down and put it back in the net. Great job by 2 great players right there.
Yeah, fantastic center pass, like you said. And Mari Biggs, good job to get her foot up, be active, and place it right where it needed to be. And that's one of the most interesting things I think about soccer. It can be going one way, and a team can have all the opportunities in the world, but if they don't capitalize, that other team, all it takes is one shot. Here's another center pass for the Lancers. They get a head on it, but nice clear by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, you're right, especially for a young team. To get ahead 1-0 to start the game, that's got to give them a lot of confidence, a ton of confidence against a strong Carlsbad team. Like you said, it just takes one, but great job by San Pasqual. That was a great play, great goal, and let's see what it does for this young squad.
They really calmed down after that first couple minutes. They had that early scare where their goalkeeper had to make a save, and Carlsbad seemed to kind of dominate the action early on here. But fantastic opportunistic strike there by San Pasqual, good job of centering the ball, and great composure by Briggs there to put her foot on the ball and place it where she wanted it to be.
Exactly.
Into the box, and another good opportunity, and San Pasqual starting to put the pressure on right here. That looked like number 12, Veronica Crawford, had a good opportunity, and she got a good foot on it, just a bit wide, and you keep getting opportunities like that, and you're going to break through eventually.
Yeah, Julianne DeArmas up there working hard as well for San Pasqual, and I think that goal really has helped out the confidence of the San Pasqual team. Looking kind of hungry right now, and Carlsbad seems to kind of fallen back a little bit. That goal might have affected them a tad. Here comes Cindy Garcia checking back in for Carlsbad.
And San Pasqual having a heck of a year in terms of soccer. Coming up after this, we're going to see the Division I Boys Soccer Championship, and we'll see these same San Pasqual Golden Eagles going up against Torrey Pines in the championship, the feature matchup of the night.
San Pasqual men's team, fantastic year, coming in with a number 3 national ranking. Number 1 team in San Diego, and they're going to be going up against Torrey Pines, who's the number 2 team in San Diego. So both fantastic men's teams going against each other for the Division I championship following this game. So please stay tuned for some fantastic men's soccer.
You are watching San Diego soccer action on CIF San Diego.tv. And possession's going to go back to the Golden Eagles. And nice box out there by number 4, Sammy Kevel. Did a good job of boxing out the San Pasqual player to get possession, but they give it up in the zone. San Pasqual gets it back, but there it goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go back to the Lancers now.
Strong showing by Julianne DeArmas for San Pasqual up top. She's a freshman this year, and no doubt they'll be looking for her leadership for the next couple of years. Strong player up top, working really hard, creating some good opportunities.
Got to be exciting to see a freshman in your lineup when you're going to a sectional championship. Anytime you can get a young person like that who you know has got a couple years ahead of them, you can get this kind of championship experience and have the confidence to have them on the field. That's got to be encouraging as a coach.
Very well said. Lisa Brown's got to be really excited about the future with her up top.
Golden Eagles putting some pressure on, forcing the ball to go out of bounds, and looks like it's going to be a corner kick for San Pasqual here. So another opportunity to put some pressure on the Carlsbad goalkeeper, McKenna Tolik. She's a senior. She's a captain. The Lancers are going to be depending on her to be strong here in the box. Ball is centered. Headshot. Knocked loose. Lancers are able to knock it out of there, but San Pasqual's not giving up. They're still fighting for it. Lancers get possession, though. They're trying to get a run out of here. Trying to calm this game down a little bit, take the pressure off their defense, and get the ball back onto the other side of the field, get possession back in their favor. Perfect night for soccer here in San Diego. Short sleeves, totally appropriate. and lucky to be in a place where we can play winter soccer and enjoy it early March and be able to be outside. For those of you who are native to San Diego, you have no idea how good you have it.
It's been fantastic weather all weekend. Playing under the sun for the previous games here on CIF San Diego.tv. First game under the lights here for the Division I Championship girls. Carlsbad Lancers, San Pasqual Golden Eagles. San Pasqual with an early lead, 1-0. Pretty even game up until this point. Carlsbad came on strong. San Pasqual equalized. Pretty even match at this point.
Checking back into the game for Carlsbad, that was number 7, Michaela Thompson, and number 9, Haley Hendricks. Haley is a senior captain. She's a defender. San Pasqual trying to advance the ball. And number 11, Victoria Manfredonia, trying to fight for her team, but outmanned back there by the Lancers. They do a good job of clearing it, getting it back up into the San Pasqual side of the field.
Yeah, San Pasqual coach Lisa Brown says they're going to really try to attack, real strong offense, real strong attack, and they're going to be leaning on the junior Manfredonia and the freshman Darmus, and look to them a lot as they attack.
Wow, no call there. Physical play on the part of San Pasqual there, but refs didn't see a reason to blow. Actually, they did blow it dead. Check that free kick coming up for the Lancers. About 35 yards out here for the Lancers. Have an opportunity to kick this ball. Wall there formed by the Golden Eagles. She kicks it over. Header is handled by the goalkeeper. Once again, Mary Fabry controlling the ball, dishing it out to her teammates. Headed back into San Pasqual territory by the Lancers. And run out here, number 11, Victoria. Once again, she's got it deep, puts the shot on.
Victoria dangerous up top. Another good opportunity for San Pasqual.
Didn't quite have the angle. Came short of the goal, but, you know, continue to make that pressure and force that goalie to make some plays and move around and keep chipping away. And
any opportunity, turn. She had some space right there. Turn, took a shot, challenged the keeper any way you can. See kind of what skill the keeper has. You never know what can happen. You know, you don't have to have the perfect opportunity. Turn, hit the ball, get that thing on frame, and really test that keeper. And she had some space to do that.
Just under 7 minutes left in the first half here. San Pasqual 1, Carlsbad nothing here from Mater Dei High School, Division I Girls Championship Soccer. San Pasqual deep in their own zone, trying to control it. Throw in, given to the Lancers. Battling for position on the far sideline. Once again, goes out of bounds, and the Lancers will get to throw in again.
A good job by San Pasqual to immediately, as soon as that ball was cleared, to push up and really get everyone out of there and to force Carlsbad to retreat a little bit, really dictating how far down Carlsbad could go. Good job by San Pasqual defense to clear out right away.
Carlsbad crossing midfield, looking to make some progress. Drive there, has an open lane, but Michaela Thompson, number 7,
Great
loses her footing. She's going to go to the sideline for the throw-in. clear attempt is blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Once again, the Lancers going to get to throw in. Thompson once again going to have the duties.
Referee decided to let that play until they lost possession. So it was a handball. Let them play because they had advantage. And then once San Pasqual kicked it away, they decided to call that foul. I noticed on last free kick on the opposite side, Carlsbad likes to stock the backside of the 18-yard box and kind of crash the goal. So look for a ball driven about maybe 10 yards off the line, and Carlsbad crashing from that backside there.
That's the senior captain, Morgan Batchelor, number 15, looking to take the free kick. Little curve on it, but not quite enough. Some of her teammates tried to swoop in and get a foot on it and redirect it, but nice job by the goalkeeper for San Pasqual there, Mary Fabry, getting her hands on it and being proactive in the box. Nice move there by the Lancer.
Shelby Lee doing fine work out there outside there.
Throw in coming up here for the Lancers. We're about 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. Still 1-0 San Pasqual. Carlsbad looking to get on the board here before the end of the half. They're pressuring hard here, and they got it deep in the zone. Blocked by Fabry.
Great job. Great job to come off her line right there to short angle. She kept dangerous, and Fabry brave enough to come off that line, doing good work.
Oh, and here's a fast break for San Pasqual. Going, shoots. Wide. Brave there by the goalie. She had to make that decision whether to sit back or whether to advance and put the pressure on the offensive player, and paid dividends as the player was hurried into a shot, wasn't on target.
Great work by Victoria and Julianne up there. Great pass by Julianne to Victoria, just couldn't quite finish. Great defense by Carlsbad there to push them a little bit outside and cut off that angle.
It's going to be a corner kick here for San Pasqual. Ball kicked into the center. Header attempt. Bounces nicely right to the goalie. Carlsbad going to retain possession. McKenna Tolick with the kick in. Kicks it to sort of a dead zone. Dead sprint by both teams to get to the ball. Ends up getting knocked out of bounds. Lancers take control on the throw-in. And mishandled there by the Carlsbad player. San Pasqual tried to clear, but nice block by Carlsbad. Another clear attempt, and footing might be getting a little dicey out there this time of night because we see a lot of players going on the ground. Carlsbad has an opportunity, gets it into the middle of the field. The header, wide. Not able to finish. McKenna Thompson had a chance once again on the rebound. She wanted to line it up, but the shot went wide and wasn't able to finish. So Carlsbad had some opportunities, but just hasn't been on target so far here in the first half.
And that was another great opportunity by Carlsbad. Nice cross. I think it was flicked as it went through. A couple Carlsbad players on the backside just unable to get to that ball, but another great chance by Carlsbad.
Throw in coming in here for the Golden Eagles, deep in their own territory.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by the San Diego Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum with 3 levels of memorabilia and 68,000 square feet of space. It's also a great place to host your next big event. For more information, visit the Hall of Champions online at SDHOC.
Nice shot on goal. That was number 7, Michaela Thompson. She measured it, and she struck gold. Fantastic strike from about 30 yards out, and didn't mean to interrupt you there, teammate, but wow. Just a fantastic goal. You could see the whole thing develop. Michaela Thompson, great job of just lining it up, taking her time, and just put it right over the outstretched hands of Mary Fabry.
I apologize for interrupting that goal. What a great shot by Carlsbad to equalize this game at 1-1. Fantastic shot from range. Put it basically where the keeper couldn't get it.
And it couldn't have been any more clutch than that. I mean, we're within the last 2 minutes of the half here, so Carlsbad really wanted to get on the board before the end of the half, and they did just that, tying it up here with San Pasqual. 1-1 in the waning minutes here, the first half from Mater Dei High School, Division I Girls Soccer Championship. Michaela Thompson with the big-time strike for her team, the Lancers. Breathing some life not only into her team, but this crowd as well.
Yeah, the crowd's behind it. Big crowd here at Mater Dei High School cheering on both these squads.
Another opportunity for the throw in deep in the zone here for San Pasqual. We saw earlier where their throw in went almost into the middle of the field. Wonder if they can set up that type of situation again and give themselves a goal scoring opportunity late here in the first half. Regain that advantage. Toss in, gonna come from Mari Briggs here. Throws it back to her teammate who puts it into the middle of the field. Shot on goal, but just a little bit wide.
Going back to the Hollow Champions real quick, it's a great place to host your next event. If you want more information about the Hollow Champions online, find them at sdhoc.com for your next big event.
And that'll mark the end of the first half. Great action here all throughout the first 40 minutes. And going into the break, it's the Carlsbad Lancers 1, San Pasqual Golden Eagles 1. For Stuart Sanders, I'm Tom Plunkett, and we'll rejoin you as soon as halftime's over.
.3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run us to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from Dion.
He took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just...
Holy cow!
Can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Caston on Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix! And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center in their tight wing formation. Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run. Breaks through. 4 tackles. And now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21-20.
Already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh, my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh, boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchen in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve. Championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity. Look for Wallace. No, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match.
Kathleen Wallace. No better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hillmore, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off, and they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dylan, he's got time, steps up. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man open. Seth Collins with a diving catch. He hauls it in at the 25. Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you right there. Dylan goes to show why he is a Division I prospect as he's able to step up, elude the pressure, see Collins down the field, and make the connection. As I'll tell you right now, there has not been a bigger catch for Seth Collins this entire season.
Fans nervously wait on the far side. Trips right. Vernon, the lone receiver to the left. Troy Zine rolls right. Here we go. And
rejoining you here from Mater Dei High School. We're in San Diego, and we are watching the Girls Division I Soccer Championship for the San Diego section. You are watching the Carlsbad High School Lancers go up against the San Pasqual Golden Eagles. And coming out of the half, it's 1-1. San Pasqual struck first. Carlsbad got the equalizer late in the first half here. And should be an exciting second half. 40 minutes left to play. Let's see who separates themselves from the pack and becomes the Division I section champion. Any thoughts on the first half early in play there, Stuart?
First half, San Pasqual started off a little bit on their heels. I think they were just overwhelmed by Carlsbad's experience. But righted the ship with a goal to put themselves up 1-0, gave themselves a little bit of confidence, got them back in this game, and then it's been a battle back and forth ever since.
Toss in here by the Lancers. Jockeying around for position right outside of the box. Nice pass. Ooh. That was number 15, Morgan Batchelor. Had a great idea, was able to thread the ball right through the defense, but a little too much juice on it for her teammate. Wasn't able to corral it and went out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick here for the Golden Eagles, but nice idea, nice way to start the half there for Carlsbad.
Yeah, a great little look there, and Natalie Simpson was a little bit too far, but in aggressive position, just a little bit offsides.
Golden Eagles passing it around now in the backfield area, looking to set up their offense. Dumping it down deep into the zone and trying to get the center kick, but it's blocked out of bounds by the Carlsbad defender, and that's going to result in a corner kick now for the Golden Eagles. So opportunity early on here to put some pressure on the Lancer defense. See what San Pasqual comes out with. Kick is up into the middle. Header, not quite placed where they wanted it. Able to clear are the Lancers, and on the drive, she's got some space. That's number 6, Cindy Garcia. She's lining it up, shoots. Ooh, high. Great opportunity. Number 6, Cindy Garcia. Give her some credit. She got the ball and she sprinted about 60 yards with it, and she wasn't going to be caught. Just had a little too much momentum, got a little too much under that one, but great drive there by the Lancer.
Yeah, great effort by Cindy there. Just wasn't able to put it low, got a little bit under it. She had Natalie Simpson in the middle with her, but Cindy beat her defender and had a look at goal. Just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, you know the eyes get wide when you're running down that field and there's nothing but you and the goalie between that net.
takes some composure. Like you said, eyes get big. He's got to realize that it's just a big, giant rectangle with one person standing in the middle of it. If you can compose yourself and just make it a pass, a lot of times you'll be successful. But, easier said than done. I'm not sitting out there on the field playing. I'm up here in the booth watching.
Free kick coming up here for the Golden Eagles. Kick down into the box area. Not able to take advantage. Ball was cleared by the Lancers, and nice forward pass there by Garcia.
Great look. Great look by Tony Dugan off the pass from Cindy Garcia. Way to clear the ball by Carlsbad there on that defense and transition up the side.
Some nice work up the far sideline there by San Pasqual. Got rebuffed once or twice, but we're still able to retain possession and kept forwarding, advancing the ball, but eventually goes out of bounds. Lancers going to get the opportunity to throw in and reset the offense here.
Today's game is brought to you by Susan Cooper Photography, the official photographer for the CIF San Diego section. Susan Cooper Photography provides quality team and action photos and can also provide trophies and fundraising options all in one package. To have them come out to your event, contact Susan Cooper Photography at 619-501-7128 or visit them online at susancooperphotography.com.
San Pasqual got it on the far sideline. Driving towards the middle of the field. The center pass headed out by the Lancers. Big time play there. And they got some open field here, a clear run. They pass it forward. That's Cindy Garcia who's got possession. She gives it off to her teammate, lines it up, kicks. Oh, blocked by the goalie. Great job. And the goalie.
Great defense by the goalkeeper to stand her ground. They're going to be awarded a corner kick, but great job by Carlsbad to bring that ball up. Cindy Garcia decided to pass it off to her teammate that time. Goalkeeper did a great job standing her ground, forcing her to the outside and getting a piece of that ball.
Nice job there by Lisa Felix for San Pasqual. She has replaced Mary Fabry in goal there for the second half. Sort of a tandem there. Coaches didn't even really seem to mind who was starting there, so it seems like they have confidence in both players there in the goal box. Corner kick opportunity coming up here for the Lancers. Ball is centered into the middle. Not able to take advantage. It's knocked out by San Pasqual's defense. And now it's knocked ahead. San Pasqual has an opportunity to get a run. The Lancer defender sneaking up, able to pressure and get the ball loose. San Pasqual has possession of the ball. Far sideline, looking to advance it. Comes into the middle of the field. Dribble drive, nice little possession by Nikki Effenberger there. Gets it back, who dumps it down into the zone.
Great job of passing there and composure by San Pasqual. Trying to work the ball around, not force it. Opportunities aren't there. Let's bring it back, start again. Very nice job. Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246.
Just checking into the game for Carlsbad, number 11, Shelby Lee, and number 21, Christina Nixon. Ball goes out of the back of the field of play. It's going to be a goal kick opportunity here for Carlsbad. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in opportunity here for San Pasqual in Carlsbad territory. That's number 21, Olivia Ray, on the throw-in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Looked like it might have been kicked off a Carlsbad defender, so could be a corner kick opportunity coming up here for San Pasqual. Another opportunity to put a little pressure on the Lancers defense.
And Tatiana Lewis seems to be taking the bulk of the corner kicks for San Pasqual, and has been pretty dangerous with her kicks. Big looping balls, dropping it right inside the 18-yard box.
Ball goes into the middle, way past the goal actually, but a little scrum in there. But nice job by the Lancer goalkeeper to knock it down and keep control of it. Lancers take possession in San Pasqual territory. Dump down into the zone. Cindy Garcia chasing after, but not able to get possession. San Pasqual defender doing a good job of fighting her off. That was number 6, Mari Briggs. We've called her name a couple times tonight. She scored the lone goal for San Pasqual so far here early on. Guess it's not early on. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 30 minutes left. Score is still 1-1. Ball's put into the middle of the field. Nice job of knocking it by Lisa Felix. Doing a good job of getting it out of the zone.
Very decisive coming off her line, knocking it out. Very good job.
A lot of open space here for San Pasqual. But nice defense there. All that green. And then Carlsbad defender was able to stop the pass and keep the fast break from advancing.
Yeah, that was actually not a fantastic play by Julianne. She had plenty of space and some opportunity in transition, and just, looked like a bit of a young aggressive freshman mistake there. She had some space and some time. Now way to work back, defend.
Ooh, big collision from behind there. Stakes are raised here in the second half, playing for the CIF championship. Ooh, tackle from behind, and could have been incidental contact, but the referee calls for the free kick. San Pasqual gets an opportunity to possess again.
Yeah, Tony Dugan tried to get around her defender there. Just a little bit of a foul. Sydney Brown working really hard. They're going to the go-to people here in the second half for Carlsbad.
Like the activity I've seen out of number 4, Tatiana Lewis. She's able body out there. She moves well on the pitch.
And she's continuing her run down the side.
Nice stop and go and center pass. Nobody there to really redirect, but still nice pressure put on by San Pasqual.
Great job building out of the back there from Tatiana all the way up front down that right side. Nice move by the outside player there to get that cross off. Again, another corner kick for Tatiana. She seems to be putting it kind of deep and long. I'd like to see if San Pasqual can kind of get behind that ball a little bit. Maybe hold off on crashing the front post. Stay back a little bit because their ball seems to be going a little bit back.
Corner kick opportunity. Ball goes into the center. And good job of clearing by the Lancers. It's Sydney Garcia there saving it, keeping the ball in play, giving her offense an opportunity. Now they got a little bit of a fast break. Garcia gets the ball back. She's going up the right sideline at the bottom of your screen. Ball knocked out of bounds by San Pasqual, and Carlsbad will have an opportunity to throw it in deep in Golden Eagles territory. Throw in coming here from number 5, Tony Dugan. On the bounce, looking to get her teammate, who is able to control the ball. She's fighting off 2 San Pasqual defenders, gives it up to Dugan, who puts it in the middle of the field, but nobody's able to be there to redirect. They back it out, though, get the chance to reset the offense.
That was a great job of possession there by Morgan Batchelor. Looking to play her feet. She's able to possess it, get out of trouble, dish it back for the cross.
Throw in coming for San Pasqual. They throw it deep down the right sideline. That's the top of your screen for those of you watching at home. Ball kicked across the field. Garcia in pursuit for the Lancers. Not able to get there, though. For San Pasqual, that was Samantha Haney, freshman, taking it up the right sideline, but ball kicked into the goalie, and she's able to control. Ooh, big collision there. Here's Tatiana Lewis once again. Didn't get the forward pass that she was expecting from her teammate. Stopped the momentum, sort of. Carlsbad regains possession and looking to advance. Ooh. Aggressive tackle there by Tony Dugan. Ref stops the play, and he's calling for the free kick for the Eagles.
Yeah, again, a little physical out there. I wouldn't say dirty, but both these teams want it. We got a championship on the line.
If the ball's up for grabs, I mean, you got to brace yourself for contact, and if somebody goes down, that's a part of the game. There was nothing wrong with that play right there.
Nope.
Taking the free kick for San Pasqual, that's number 9, Sydney Hernandez. Kicks it into the middle of the field, but a little deeper than any of her teammates were positioned. Ball stopped by the Lancers. Goalie looking to clear it out of the zone.
A nice boot.
Cindy Garcia looking to get something done here against the San Pasqual defense, but nice aggressiveness there by number 12, Veronica Crawford, doing a good job of badgering her, not letting her take possession of the ball.
Yeah, Cindy Garcia showing some nice skill on the ball, but that's a fantastic defense. And going back to Tatiana Lewis, defense for San Pasqual, doing a great job stepping in, being really aggressive with that first touch, trying to win the ball, having a real good game, real strong effort there for San Pasqual in the back.
Throw in coming here for the Lancers. Down the sideline at the bottom of your screen. Center pass. Controlled by the Lancers. Shot opportunity. Oh, right on the doorstep. Nice job by Felix to control the ball.
She's coming off her line with a lot of conviction, not hesitating at all, which is what you want from your goalkeeper. Make a decision, come out, stick with it. She's done a really good job of doing that.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of commotion in front of her too, so you're right. In the face of danger, she's been able to control the ball and keep her cool. Nice lead pass there, but outran by the Lancer was the San Pasqual offensive player. That was number 21, Olivia Ray, in pursuit. Ball ended up getting knocked out of bounds by Carlsbad.
The best soccer teams in California will gather at Downey High School on March 9th and 10th for the Southern Regional Soccer Championships, and KBCSports.com will be there. Follow our live audio coverage of the soccer championships in the southern half of the state as boys and girls teams in Divisions 1 through 3 battle it out for the crown. You can catch it all on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
Throw in coming up here for San Pasqual. Samantha Haney, the freshman, doing the honors. Ball gets kicked back to her. She hits the center pass, tries to get her teammate, but a little too deep. And the chase is on. Looks like control regained by Carlsbad. They try and clear, but nice job by Tatiana there to block it and keep the ball in Carlsbad territory. Ball is advanced. Top of your screen. Center pass. Into the middle. Not able to get the clean shot, though. Stopped by the goalie for Carlsbad.
What a great look by San Pasqual, cutting it back, cutting it across the middle. Two forwards coming down the middle for an opportunity.
Ooh, big collision there. No call by the referee, and the player's still down. Wonder if they're going to stop the play at some point.
That was a tough one for Cindy. She went to kick the ball and didn't see the defender right there. Hope she's okay.
Referee calling for the trainer to come out, stops the clock. 21-19 left here in the second half from Mater Dei High School. San Pasqual and Carlsbad all knotted up at 1. Division I girls sectional championship on the line.
And stick with us after this game. We got 2 nationally ranked soccer teams going at it for the men's Division I finals. Should be a great battle between Torrey Pines and San Pasqual for the men's Division I final.
And that's not looking good. She's having a hard time putting any pressure on the lower body there.
I hope that she's okay. But as Cindy gets escorted off the field, let me remind everyone that KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook. Get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week. Brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com and Play On Sports.
And that's a big loss for Carlsbad. Sydney Garcia's been in the mix all night, and I don't like to see her limp off the field, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's been real aggressive and a big, strong part of the attack for Carlsbad. Be interesting to see how she's going to be replaced, or what the tactic is going to be with her not on the field now.
Ball advanced up the far sideline. Carlsbad trying to clear it out of the zone. Gets it just short of midfield, and San Pasqual knocks it back to their defender, looking to reset here.
Nice composure displayed by San Pasqual right there. Nothing's on, don't force it, bring it back around, try again.
Carlsbad looking to make a run. A little too much on that one. Bounces off the offensive player and into the middle of the field. Carlsbad looking to reset. Backs it out and now knocks it back down into the zone. Tatiana Lewis in pursuit. Really had control of her section of the field tonight. Doing a good job of controlling the action there. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be another throw in here for the Lancers.
Nice job by the young sophomore there defending. She's had a great game all game. And making runs offensively as well. And she's taking all the corner kicks. So it'd be nice to for the coach to know that Tatiana Lewis is going to be strong back there for the next couple of years.
You're right. She's a sophomore, so getting some experience here early in her career in big-time soccer games. Ball sort of pinballing back and forth here between the two teams. Somebody looking to get possession. Almost breaking free. That was number 15, Morgan Batchelor, for the Lancers. Not able to retain possession. It's going to be a throw-in here for the Lancers. Under 20 minutes left here in the second half. Still knotted up at 1. Both these teams, as we talked about earlier, with strong defenses, so you got to think the team that scores next is going to feel good about their chances. Ball lofted up over the middle of the field, but nothing doing there for the Lancers. Ball cleared out on the goal kick, goes out of bounds. Throw in credited to the Lancers once again. Once again, throw-in credited to the Lancers.
Now, with 18 minutes left to go in the game, and you alluded to it earlier, and strong defenses, I'd imagine this next goal could be the one.
San Pasqual offense doing a good job of possessing the ball and trying to work it around, but stolen there by the Lancers. Ball's at midfield. San Pasqual gets it back, knocks it back to their defender, and now try and dump it back into the zone, see if they can get something started again. Tatiana Lewis there, clearing it out for the Golden Eagles. Stopping the momentum there was number 7, Nikki Effenberg for San Pasqual. Some funky moves shown there by number 18, Natalie Simpson. Here's Shelby Lee on a run. She puts it into the middle of the field. Knocked out by a San Pasqual defender. And looks like the referee has stopped play. Looks like we might have a free kick situation coming up. And was that a card he showed?
Yeah, it was a card. I didn't quite see which one it was, though. I was going to say Shelby Lee working the outside of the field very well, as she did in the first half. If you can look to spring her a couple times down the outside and then get some forwards up top in the box, she can be dangerous with those crosses. She seemed to be very composed when she makes those crosses, too, as opposed to just flailing at it. So if you can get her the ball down the side and get some people in the mix in the box, that could be a great opportunity for Carlsbad to go ahead.
San Pasqual with possession in Carlsbad territory, looking to pick their way into the middle of that defense. It's number 5, Jasmine Aguas, senior, looking to possess it, but turns it over to the Lancers. And Carlsbad has an opportunity. If she can break out here, she's got a chance to have a run. She's got some teammates with her. Nice little stop and go there. Oh, off the top crossbar. That was number 10, Caroline Moyo. Had an opportunity to put it in.
Oh, great effort.
Woo.
Great effort by Caroline there. Make a couple moves, get a shot off, just hit the post, and a great rebounding shot. The keeper was just right there on her feet, on her line, ready to go. But that was a great opportunity for Carlsbad. Great individual effort.
Oh, wow. There it is. There's the call. San Pasqual gets the call on the close sideline, and the fans are not happy. Looked like a drag down from our perspective, but
I'd call that a foul. I think Carlsbad's kind of pleading with the heart there with about 14 minutes left to go in this game. This could be a dangerous opportunity for San Pasqual. Looks like their players are lining up in the back. Again, if you can get a hard, nice driven ball about 10, 15 yards out and have a run-on header, probably the best opportunity right here.
that's Jasmine Aguas lining up that free kick, looking to put it in position for one of her teammates to put it away. And it bends nicely, but right there.
Oh, dangerous. Decided to go for the goalkeeper in the goal. And keeper came out with some shaky hands there, almost gave up a rebound for a goal, but collected it cleanly.
About 13 and a half minutes left here in the second half. Still tied up at 1. San Pasqual Golden Eagles and the Carlsbad Lancers.
Need a highlight video for your athlete? Working to earn a 4-year scholarship? then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246. San Pasqual running on it, finds number 11 in the middle.
Has an opportunity. Ooh. Goalkeeper doing a good job of keeping her composure and holding on to the ball there.
A good defense there by the Carlsbad defender to sacrifice her body and stop that shot.
San Pasqual with the throw-in attempt here. Number 10, Caroline Moyo on the drive. She throws it ahead to her teammate. That's number 2, Danny Zombolis.
Good help there.
Ooh. Some incidental contact there. Just because it's incidental, though, doesn't mean it's not rough.
Yeah, both these teams obviously want this championship very, very badly. And showing it out there, working really, really hard. You know, fatigue's got to be starting to set in sometime soon, but neither one of these teams wants to give an inch.
At midfield, Carlsbad looking to take over possession. Once again, number 10, Caroline Moyo, advancing in the middle. She leaves it for her teammate. Maybe a touch strong, and Liza Felix there, able to smother the ball. Another opportunity squandered there by Carlsbad. Nice job by Felix to go out there and snatch it.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Felix here in the second half. She's really come off her line, be real assertive. You want that as a defender to know that your goalkeeper's back there working really hard. Carlsbad had a great opportunity right there, but yes, a little bit strong. It's a good look. It's the right idea. Just wasn't able to capitalize.
Carlsbad with the throw in from the sideline. San Pasqual going to get the throw in. Ooh, nice block there. That was Morgan Batchelor with the block, but right back to San Pasqual, and they retain possession, dumping it down in the zone, looking to get some offense started. Carlsbad defense keeps possession. Scrambling for it. Nice little pass there to Moyo. Moyo coming up the close sideline. Plays it in, but kneed off by the defender. There's another Carlsbad player fighting through. Looked like Michaela Thompson there. She scored the first goal for the Lancers.
Carlsbad's offense has been pretty dangerous this second half. They've had their opportunities as of late, but you got to believe they're missing Cindy Garcia, who has yet to come back into the game after an injury midway through the second half. You know, you got to think that they'd be a lot more dangerous with her on the field. We'll see how that affects the outcome of this game.
Jockeying for position. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be given to San Pasqual for the throw-in in Lancer territory.
Some substitutions here by both teams, trying to get that last person in there. Maybe these substitutions are looking towards penalty kicks. Again, you can't sub anybody on for penalty kicks after the game has ended. So you wonder, is this strategic for penalty kicks, or are we looking to score the last goal right here? This is an advantage for that.
Well, strategy is always part of the game plan. San Pasqual looking to make moves, but the Lancers thwarting the attack. Getting it out into space. Ooh, hard fall there by a Lancer. Some aggressive play out there, but ball goes out of bounds behind the line there. San Pasqual going to get an opportunity at a goal kick here.
Another
6 minutes left.
Another Tatiana corner kick. Carlsbad dropping everyone back basically on defense here.
Ball goes into the center. Knocked out by the Lancers. Good job of defending once again.
Played up but not dangerous.
Nice block there by Sammy Cavill.
That's pressure by Carlsbad there.
Yeah, good job by Cavill to put the pressure on and force the ball out of bounds off the San Pasqual player. They had an opportunity, but once again, Felix picks up the loose ball and controls it for San Pasqual.
Now 5 minutes left to go here in this matchup for the Division I CIF Championship in San Diego. Young squad from San Pasqual, not ranked at the beginning of this, going up a strong Carlsbad team who's making their first appearance in the CIF Championship game.
Ball's at midfield, going back and forth off the head of Carlsbad and San Pasqual midfielders. Nice little misdirection pass there. Tatiana Lewis taking control for San Pasqual, looking to clear the zone, but the Lancers putting the pressure on and able to put it back on their side of the field.
Catch the best of San Diego section soccer on CIFSandiego.tv. You can watch a replay of today's game after each one concludes, plus check out game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray disc of the game. We're your home for soccer in San Diego, CIFSandiego.tv.
Closing in on 3.5 minutes here left in the second half. Substitution coming in for Carlsbad. That's Natalie Simpson, number 18, entering the game.
Coming in for Caroline Moyo. Moyo working really hard up top, gave a really great effort there while in the second half.
Throw in deep into the zone. Lancers looking to get
shoot
something
yourself
done.
out. So with 3 minutes left to go here in the game, Tom, what do you think? Looking like might be coming back down to overtime, maybe even some penalty kicks again.
Looks like it. Both teams showing strong defense so far. We saw the 2 goals in the first half. No one's really gotten any great opportunities here in the second half, so I guess we'll have to see if somebody can make a final push. Seen a lot of overtime here today at Mater Dei High School.
Yeah, there's been some good defense here by San Pasqual. Felix, goalkeeper in the second half, doing a really good job, as well as the goalkeeper in the first half, doing a great job defensively. Both goalkeepers doing really well keeping San Pasqual in this game. Carlsbad challenging, both teams having some opportunities. Just got to fight it out, see who wants it more, basically. It comes down to just mental toughness, endurance, fitness, and just blood, sweat, and tears, desire.
Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in. Going to be given to the Lancers. Have an opportunity to initiate their offense here, see if they can get something done late in the second half. Nice run down there by Shelby Lee, doing a good job of tracking down the San Pasqual player and stealing the ball, getting it on their side of the field. Throw in here for the Lancers.
Yeah, Carlsbad has been attacking a lot in transition the second half, and it seems to be that on the far side, every time that they transition, there's somebody open making a run. If they can just find a way to get on transition, get the ball to that outside person, and drive to that outside, I think there could be a real opportunity to do that. So look for your outside midfielders from Carlsbad during transition plays to get the ball.
Ball was booted deep down into the zone there. Goes out of bounds. Carlsbad going to retain possession.
Remember to stay tuned for the CIF San Diego.tv postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game on CIF San Diego.tv.
Opportunity here for the Lancers. That's Tony Dugan, who puts it into the middle of the field. But Felix goes up and snatches it out of the air.
Great cross and good job by Felix. Once again, coming off the line to corral that ball. And that is the end of regulation. We will be moving on to overtime in the CIF championship match.
End of regulation. There we go, 1-1. Going to reset it here, and we'll be right back with you from Mater Dei High School.
.3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons wins. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take. And there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot. Kept alive. Back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the right, left side, and Freeman gets by.
All right, getting back to the action here from Mater Dei High School. We are in overtime for the 3rd time today here. And it's the Division I Girls Championship game for San Diego sections. San Pasqual Golden Eagles going up against the Carlsbad Lancers. And there's no doubt about it, the day has given way to the night. It is cold out here now.
It is cooling down. We had a nice, beautiful sunny day today, but it's a little bit chilly out here. Still a great night for soccer down here in Chula Vista.
And San Pasqual going to get the first touch here in overtime. Starting things off here. Number 22, Noelle Graves, there was in the middle of the field trying to handle the ball. Haven't called her name out here yet today. She's getting a little run here in overtime.
Graves looking to get the ball into the box. Strong throw here.
Tatiana Lewis doing a good job of tracking down the ball there, keeping it in the zone for the Golden Eagles. Lancers trying to knock it out of there.
Referee calling offsides on the side here, but the head referee in the middle letting it play on.
Ball advanced there. Michaela Thompson wasn't able to track it down as the San Pasqual defender did a good job to get in and get it out. Here's Thompson once again on a run. Jukes Lewis goes down there though and wasn't able to keep the run going. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Carlsbad. 13 minutes left here in the overtime. We're in a golden goal situation. First goal wins the game. If no goal within the first 15 minutes, then we go to a penalty kick shootout situation. 5 opportunities for each team to put the ball in the net. Ball centered. Opportunity there for Carlsbad, but once again, Felix, we've called her name a bunch of times. She is smothering that ball here tonight.
Basically, it comes down to who wants it more at this point. You got overtime, you got the CIF championship on the line. Both teams have put a really strong effort out there. It just comes out to desire. You know, how badly do you want it? Getting the ball first, winning those 50-50 balls, beating your player to the ball, being smart about how you're playing on defense, putting up a nice, strong effort defensively, transitioning, and just working hard. Just desire. It's all it comes down to. Who wants it more?
And substitutions coming on now for Carlsbad. That's number 10, Caroline Moyo, and number 11, Shelby Lee into the game. Throw in here for Carlsbad on the far sideline. Opportunity for Lee. Oh, she got beat to the ball. Didn't quite get the shot off. Ooh, opportunity there, but just a bit wide. Felix couldn't catch up to it, but wide shot for the Lancers, so no goal. Goal kick, clearing it out for the Golden Eagles here.
Oh, great ball.
Nice run coming up here. That's number 22. Noelle Graves had an opportunity.
What a great pass to lead her to the box. Just threaded the needle right there, put it right on her foot, and gave her an opportunity. That's a great, great pass.
Shot went wide, though. No good, and under 11 minutes left here in overtime, and we're still knotted up. Carlsbad looking to take advantage. Nice lead pass there for Michaela Thompson. Wasn't quite able to get to the ball. San Pasqual beat him to it. Carlsbad fans wanting to get a call there, but nothing doing from the referee.
Fans thinking that San Pasqual was getting a little friendly from behind right there and a little push in the back, but no call.
Shelby Lee driving, able to get around the defender, has an opportunity. Shoots it with the left foot, though, didn't get much on it. And just the recently inserted number 10, Caroline Moyo, had an opportunity, but right into the body of Liza Felix there. San Pasqual on the offensive side right now. Dumping the ball in, trying to get an opportunity.
Oh,
shot!
What a great save.
Oh, right in front of the goal. Had an opportunity, but weren't able to capitalize.
Oh, my goodness. What a great, great save by the goalkeeper there.
Wow.
Little confusion. The shot got off, and she left her feet, punched that away on the left side. What a great save. Possibly saved the game there for Carlsbad.
And we got a San Pasqual player down in the corner there. just inside of 9:30 left here. And the Golden Eagle is limping. It's Noel Graves.
That was a very athletic play by that goalkeeper. Very, very, very good job to knock that ball away and save an opportunity.
How about that? She's. Carlsbad looking to advance the ball. Throw in coming from Michaela Thompson. Scored the lone goal for the Lancers here tonight. Ball knocked out.
Remember to stay tuned for the CIF San Diego TV postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game on CIF San Diego TV.
Throw in into the middle of the field. Has an opportunity. Could have crossed the plane there. Wow. Lucky break there for Felix, who's played a stellar second half in overtime. Got past her, but didn't quite break the plane. And San Pasqual saved by the skin of their teeth there.
Seemed like Felix was beat over the head, and Tatiana holding the line on the back post, which she's supposed to do. She's supposed to be there, and she was able to get that ball out of the way. Carlsbad had a chance on a rebound, but wasn't able to get it.
Free kick now called by the referee. Lancer's going to have an opportunity to put it deep into the zone. See if they can capitalize. It's been a frustrating second half and overtime for both these teams. Neither has been able to capitalize on several chances.
Any opportunity within 20, 25 yards here is a really good opportunity for both teams. With only 7.5 minutes left to go in the game, any shot that they can is very, very, very valuable. The crowd here is on the edge of their seat.
Ball goes into the middle of the field. The head attempt goes wide left of the goal.
That's a good
Liza
ball.
Felix chasing it down.
A good ball into the box. Got a head on it, but just not towards goal.
.6:53 here left in overtime. Carlsbad and San Pasqual battling it out in the girls' Division I sectional championships here at Mater Dei High School. Ball has advanced deep into San Pasqual territory. Carlsbad's got an opportunity. That's Shelby Lee. She beats her defender, has an opportunity, and she knocks it home. Shelby Lee with the golden goal. The Carlsbad Lancers are your Division I girls CIF section champions 2012. Wow. Shelby Lee with a moment she'll never forget. Knocks it home. Congratulations to the Carlsbad Lancers, and we see the first golden goal of the day. Big time finish to a big time game here at Mater Dei High School.
Great finish by Lee. Takes it to her left side, beats Felix to her left, and puts the ball in the back of the net. Wins his championship for Carlsbad High School.
Great way to cap off this game. Defensive battle. 2 goals scored there in the first half. Nothing in the second. Overtime wasn't looking great. 9 minutes passed until Shelby Lee took control. She got a little bit of clearance. She beat a defender, had some open space, and knocked it home for her team. We'll be right back with you for Stuart Sanders. I'm Tom Plunkett. We're here at Mater Dei High, and we'll be back with the player of the game interview in just a minute.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lip violation call. Winner. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown. Broke a tackle and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes the snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And Ray Hudson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown Foothill.
Like you said earlier, 6'2" body frame, and can probably, what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer.
Ball game.
25-19. Foothill wins it 3-1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy. So
1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun.
has time to throw, and he will fire, and he has a mad diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outstretch of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made it.
He might be called upon to make a crucial kick. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on the receiver screen. And Paulson fires across the right seam for Jack Finney, who makes the catch. Stiffs arms the defender at the 50 and is finally brought down at the Amador Valley 45-yard line. Flags flying late on the play. Go for it. 4th and 3. They figure 3 is easier to get than the field goal at this point. And it's Paulson looking for Finney. Right seam, touchdown. Jack Finney makes the catch. Bounces off a defender. A 23-yard pass and catch from Paulson to Finney. And the Foothill Falcons are back out in front.
They certainly are. Finney lining up at tight end. I had a feeling that Paulson was going to look right side there as Chase Miller was lined up, receiver far side, but instead it was Finney straight to the post, and Paulson picks him out in stride again. The 3rd catch on the drive for Finney.
Give it to Tyree on an exchange against the zone, do a little 3-man weave. This is Tyrell back with it. Tyrell's going to go lob backdoor. Tyree Robinson with a flush.
Now that was nice. Very nice design play.
Uwaba back there. Bogart takes a snap. He's going to run the play. He's going to throw. He's got a man open at the 10. It's underthrown. It's incomplete. No, or is it caught? It is a catch. Wow, juggling catch inside the 5-yard line. Moliga. Was that Moliga pulling that one in? It is Moliga. Boy, that ball was deflected by one of the Falcons, and then Moliga, he lands on the ground and pulls it in. What a catch.
Set up with 3 men in the backfield, back to the wing. This time inside counter to Telefaro. No, they're going to throw this one. He's got a man open. And what a catch! What a grab by tight end Joe Gigantino. He must have bobbled that ball 4 times in the air, and he was actually tipped by the defender and had the presence of mind to keep his concentration and make the grab. Unbelievable catch. And the ball at the 29-yard line of the Eagles, and you can see the defense, they're still bewildered. How did he come up with that grab?
Unfazed, even with 2 defenders around him and 4 big. That's so unconventional for a guy to handle the ball so well. January with a one-hand jam.
He was not going to be denied there. Coming over was Milmo.
Bradshaw Christian's going to bring the starting unit out on the field one more time just to take a knee. 10 seconds left. They better hurry it up. Actually, they're going to try a field goal. For Lawson, they're going to run out of time. Are they going to take? There's a snap, and they aren't even going to get the kickoff. They tried to hustle Lawson out there for a field goal opportunity to see if they could get her one. But it does not matter. They don't get the punt off in time. Drew Rickert just got the Gatorade shower on the sideline. Bradshaw Christian is your winner, 62-6. The final score. They are your D6 titleists this year. Here in 2000. 5 seconds left. Clock winding down. Poway has won the title. 56-0 over the Vista Panthers. The championship goes to Poway.
Well, your double wing T option offense down by 5. They're going to have to spread it out. They go with 3 receivers to the near side. That's the short side. 1 solo left. Back to throw. McHugh under pressure. Rolls out of it. Now he's dumped and dropped. And that's the last thing they could handle. And that's not what they could do. Bellerman now can't stop the clock. 4, 3, and that is going to do it. Santa Margarita, coming back from the dead, has won the Division I State Bowl championship.
Off a game-winning goal. Carlsbad Lancers coming out on top in overtime over San Pasqual to win the Division I championship. Shelby, how's it feel?
It feels amazing. We worked so hard, and I'm so happy that our team came out and won it.
So you're a freshman. Come on, how good does it feel to send your seniors out with a win and, to come up with such a humongous play at the end of your season here?
It definitely feels amazing. I'm still, in shock, so I have to figure out how I feel.
So going into next season and just the rest of the school year, what kind of vibe does this give you, and what kind of confidence do you feel?
Well, we've definitely set the bar high for next year, so we have to come out and train as hard as we did this year to hopefully come back and win another title.
Any goals for the rest of your career here at Carlsbad?
I just want to keep on doing whatever I'm doing because it seems to be working. And I just want to keep our team really tight and hopefully come out and win another one next year.
Very good. Congratulations once again to
Thank
Shelby
you.
Lee, freshman, Carlsbad High School, getting it done in the Division I championship game here at Mater Dei High School. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks.